Hi, my name's Emily and I'm one of the head girls here at Talbot Heath. Why I chose Talbot Heath was because I really genuinely love the school. I think it's such a special environment. I feel like it's a school that you want to come into every day and you never really want to leave. I think it's such a special place and a special community, and I think why I chose it because in year 9 I joined new from another school and I was nervous and shy, but Talbot Heath just brought me out my shell. It really did, and my confidence I have to thank for Talbot Heath, everything I have to thank. So choosing Talbot Heath sixth form was a no-brainer. It really was. It was just such... I went around so many different sixth forms and none of them matched up to Talbot Heath, just because it's the support you get, and I think that's something that is so amazing. Also the academic achievements, that's like, no, it's the #1 school in Bournemouth based on A-level grades and EPQ. It's amazing. I think that having that also reassurance that, you know, you've got the support to do well, but also you've got the teachers, the equipment to do well as well. It's like a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you pick it? That's what I'd say. I love it because as well, I think the support is #1 for me. It is such a supportive school, and I know that I could go to any teacher in the school and they would help me. So it's a really lovely environment. What subjects do? I do English literature, classical civilization and theatre studies, and I love them all. I think they're really brilliant. Every teacher is brilliant in bringing the passion and enthusiasm into each lesson. I love studying things I'm so passionate about, so to go into a lesson and be really excited and intrigued about what we're going to study, and then having that with the teachers' enthusiasm, my enthusiasm matched with the teachers, so it's a really lovely and comfortable environment as well. You really want to learn and the teachers want to teach you, so it's lovely. What unis am I applying to? Well, hopefully I'm going to be doing classics and English joint degree at university, and I'm looking at Royal Holloway and Exeter and King's College. I also am looking at Winchester and Kent, so a big range. I don't really want to go too far, so 2.5 hours is far enough for me. So I love where I live, so I never want to go too far. Talbot Heath really set you up with, you know, what career path you want to go down or what unis you could look at, and I think it's really nice that we have a careers teacher, Miss Collins, who just sort of helps you and like guides you with what you could do and give you options, which is really lovely. For my career path, I hope to go into teaching. I would love to teach. I would like to just be able to just give people really amazing knowledge. It'd just be amazing to sort of teach people. I think as well, I would like maybe, hopefully, be an actor or on stage or on screen, but you know, I think I would just love to be a teacher. I think it's always drawn me to teaching. I think Talbot Heath has definitely solidified that for me because you can tell that the teachers love it, so I feel like, you know, and the enjoyment you must get out of teaching people and being able to, you know, spark people's imagination would just be amazing. So I think that's what I want to do. My experience with an all-girls sixth form, I love it. I think the pressure of coming into school and not worrying about boys or what you look like, you can just walk in and you have your amazing group of friends. I know that the sixth form is just a massive family. Like with both years, you are just sort of a big family, and it's a lovely community, and I feel like the girls are so sweet and so caring, and we all look out for each other. I think that's another thing. I think we all look out for each other. So you really end up leaving with a lovely family. So I think it's really, I have never had a problem with it because I think it's such an amazing school. Also, I feel that as an all-girls school, it's really, really brilliant sort of focus on academics. So I think it's a really lovely school. The support from teachers is incredible. Probably out of all the schools I've been to, it's such an amazing school for support. I think that, as I've said, you can go to any teacher and just be able to be supported by anyone, and it's lovely to have like pastoral heads, and also we have pastoral prefects, which is really lovely to sort of go to them for help, or go to the pastoral head of that, or any teacher, in fact, any of the head girl team, anyone. It's lovely to sort of have that environment where you feel that you can rely on anyone in the school, and I think that's really important, especially the school community, because, you know, there's things that you're always going to be worried about, and having someone to go to, any year group, anyone, is really, really lovely. I think as well, I've created this initiative which is called There For You, which is really nice for any like newcomers or any year 7s or new year 7s who just want a chat and just want to be there and to be supported, and if they need any help. So I've always think it's really important to have that support, and especially the teachers are just so incredible at that, especially at A-level, because things are very stressful, so you have a lot of work to do, but you also have it's matched with the same level of support. So you're never felt sort of like worried about anything. If you felt worried, you could go and have a chat with anyone. And I think especially our tutors are really important with that. I think they play a big part in just sort of relieving any anxiety you have. So I think it's really lovely to have such amazing support in a school that's so amazing as well in any academic. So I just really love it. I think as well, just being able to be head girl is such an honour in such an amazing school. I think even with the support and the teachers, it's just the congratulations I got from the teachers over Zoom was amazing. I think it's such a lovely environment. When I first found out I had head girl, I didn't know what to do. I was so emotional that my classics teacher, I found out in her lesson, she was like, we're going to have Zoom, cakes via Zoom on Friday, and we're going to do a big celebration, we're going to do a test. She's like, that's not great, but we're also going to have that. So it was a really lovely environment. I think that's another thing, that any academic achievement is also rewarded, which is really good for a student to sort of feel that they're doing well. Any other fun stories? There's so many good things. I especially think we did The Wizard of Oz last year, which was incredible. I think that it's the first musical done at, well, not first musical, but one of the newest musicals done at Talbot Heath in the new hub, which was amazing. So we got to sing and dance, and that's something that singing on stage is quite scary for me, but it was amazing, and it was just a brilliant new experience. And there's so many fun memories we did the warm-ups, and they were like a massive dance party with flashing lights, and it was just, you felt so exhilarated, then go on stage and be like, I can do this. So I think that there's so many happy memories with Talbot Heath. I think, drama's been a big part of my life. I found drama through Talbot Heath. There would be no way that I could have done it without it. So Talbot Heath has sort of pushed me for my passions, especially with classics. I love classics so much, and classics is really only not done widely at all. So having the ability to do it and have that knowledge, and also have the experience of amazing teachers to sort of go, this is amazing, we can do this, and doing different approaches and different tasks is so amazing. So I think it's just really such a lovely environment that you do feel like you want to come into school every single day and you're really excited to learn. It is brilliant, especially with the extracurriculars in sixth form. So we have knitting club, or you can do swimming, you can do, the PE department is brilliant in sixth form. You can use the gym, you can do yoga. I found that yoga's amazing. We do self-defense and enrichment lessons. We've done yoga, self-defense, we've done laughing yoga. That was incredible because it really gets everyone out of their shells, and you can just sort of laugh and dance and sort of walk around and be a bit silly for an hour, which was lovely. And we had obviously careers sessions, which we had the CEO of Lily's Kitchen come in and talk about how she came to Talbot Heath and how she's become a massive CEO of a massive business. And it's a really lovely environment, and I would never want to go anywhere else, especially as well in sixth form. It's nice to have an environment that's such a community. I know that people joined this year said it feels like we're stepping into a family, and it's so nice to be so welcomed. And I think that's the main thing. I think everyone who joins is so welcomed that you never feel alone, and that's a lovely thing. I love it. In sixth form as well, we had winter ball, which was amazing. We had a night of eating food and taking photos and dancing with like the upper sixth and lower sixth, and it was just amazing. I think definitely a night to remember. Definitely, we had red carpets laid out, and we all walked in our dresses, and we all looked lovely, and it was just such a wonderful experience. And I think that all brought us close together. There's so many things we did, but we obviously couldn't do now, but we were planning to go on a beach party, to have pizzas down the beach, to just have like, we did plan to have a paintball session, and just have like just some sort of like amazing experiences that we as like a community and like a little family, sixth form family, really found that sort of brought us all close together. So I think there's such an amazing community support. Everything about sixth form is so amazing. So I always go, why wouldn't you want to come here? It's so lovely.